Hi guys, right, in this video we're going to go through a meme that I've found since this Brussels hoax with the ceiling falling. As you can see, these are the ones that just pulled out, and we're just going to go through a few of them. Okay. Woman injured after pane of glass falls from a building site in Battersea. Woman thought to have been left with a head injury after a pane of glass fell on her from a building site in Battersea. Okay. So this was in St John's Road. You get your 44. Next one. Glass falls from building, lands on car in Wellington. A car has a numerology of 6, which is the same as man, so read into that whatever you will, but there is more. Police have closed a section of Vivian Street in Wellington. So this one's in New Zealand. They're already shut between Taranaki Street. Of course, there's your 33. Move on to the next one. Woman left in pool of blood after pane of glass falls onto pavement. Okay, just move down. A woman in her 20s. 33. Was left sprawled in a pool of blood, yeah. Okay. A witness, 33. Okay. Okay, loads of people, including a cyclist, stopped to help, and a hairdresser came out with a first aid kit. Hairdresser, 33. Next one, earth-shattering horror. This pane of glass falls from the 76th floor of a skyscraper. Right, the pane of glass which dropped from the 76th floor of a Shanghai tower. Okay, now Shanghai tower is 67, so straight away you get your duality with your 7-6 and then your 6-7. And of course, earth-shattering horror. You get your 33. Okay, next one. Road closures as pane of glass falls from Beaton Tower. Okay, part of Deansgate from Liverpool Road was closed, and of course Liverpool Road 33. Moving on. Probe launched after pane of glass falls 200 feet from a city centre apartment block. A pane of glass tumbled more than 200 foot. The glass sheet toppled from the top floor, and they're blaming high winds. High winds, 33. Next one, Walsall Shopping Centre evacuated after glass falls from ceiling during Storm Doris. Okay, so glass ceiling was up there, and guess what? 223. Moving on. Girl 5 snatched from safety when glass canopy in Argos fell and smashed on the floor, blah blah blah. Okay, let's view the original on this one. Okay. There's your glass. Ooh. There's apparently a little girl, suspiciously like a little boy, and there you go. And this is the dad, Ray Ruffin, and of course Ray Ruffin is 33. His parental sixth sense made him grab his daughter seconds before falling glass, which is apparently what's going to happen in the Bible. When God pulls his elect right at the exact moment. Next one, glass ceiling collapses at shopping mall in Subang Jaya. Girl seriously injured in sports hall ceiling collapse. Of course this happened at 3:30. Moving on, Man narrowly avoids being killed as he somehow jumps away of glass ceiling that collapses and shatters. Moving on, Lucky Southend pubgoer escapes ceiling collapse. Of course, the Annex pub's 44. Kaylee Johnson's also 33. And if we move down, General Manager Andy Pipe is also 33. Bay Street reopens after glass falls from Four Seasons. Four Seasons is 44. And if we move down here, there's reopened vehicles and pedestrians after glass fell from the Four Seasons. Fell from the building between Yorkville Avenue and Scollard Street. Scollard Street is of course 33. Moving on, falling glass triggers Nelson Street closure. Falling glass shuts down Queen's Quay, Bay Street. Falling glass from Manhattan Building injures 3. And of course, when did this happen? 3:30. Glass falls from Trump Tower in Toronto. Smashes into the building 36 floors up. Well, there's your 3 6s off the bat. Moving on. Penthouse window shatters. More glass falling. Downtown Reno. Okay. 200 block Sierra Street. Of course. Sierra Street is your 33. Moving on. Glass collapse victim, I'm lucky to be alive. Of course you are, buddy. Okay, this happened in Blackpool, dreadful town in England. There you go, 33. Bankay Street is also 44. So again, coded. Moving on. Loud shattering sound as Cumberland pulls glass. Panels crash down. Okay. Okay, some of the bystanders were taking their lunch at Tiante Eating House. And that's of course 33. Okay. This is the photographic evidence. That really isn't real at all, is it? Look at these two guys. This guy was panic stricken. And this guy's like, what are you doing? But guess what? This guy is wearing an orange shirt, which is obviously, as we know previously, 33 in numerology. Mr. Litway Yeep. Mr. Yeep, 33. Apparently he was a witness. Also, Shirley Sudderin is apparently a witness. Lives next door. 33. Moving on. Glass and plaster chunks fall off a Rio Grande residence and go to the police. Sector 50 off Golf Course Road. Golf Course Road is of course 33. Moving on. Aventura construction worker injured by falling plate glass. Okay, this is in Florida, which is 33. And of course it happened at 11:30. So there's your 3 11s. 33. Moving on. Okay, so now we're in Chicago, and there's more falling glass and debris. Again, due to high winds, we've been through that one. Next one. Glass falls from the 48th floor of the Austonian. And of course, the Austonian is 33 in numerology. Moving on. West 5th Street near Colorado shut down after debris fell from an Austin building. And of course March the 3rd, 33. Streets in downtown Calgary reopen after glass falls from the 33rd floor of a construction site. Okay, no need to do anything else with that one. Glass fall sparks safety fears. And guess what? It was at 11:30 again. There's your 3 11s. Right then, now just go into Google and type in glass ceiling, go into news, and you'll see all the glass ceiling quotes. The reason I'm doing this is because it's never ending. And as you can see, they're all pretty recent. 16 hours ago. 16, 16, 17, 2017, 2016. Twenty 17, 17, 16. You get the point. There's a lot of glass ceiling quotes. Is this normal? I don't think so, but obviously you're entitled to your own opinion. So I just want to move on to the last story that we have. Okay, and that's teenage sweethearts fall 9 floors to their death as the elevator's glass floor collapses. The reason I've left this till last is that I haven't actually been able to find any, apart from this one. I'm sure there might be some by now, but where the glass falling has resulted in a death. Before it was just telling you that there's glass falling. Now apparently there's 2 teenage sweethearts died in Spain. And they were both aged 17. And of course they didn't die from the glass falling on them. They died from falling downwards. Now why is that significant? Now if we look at the meaning of the number 17 in the Bible, number 17 symbolises overcoming the enemy and complete victory. If you were a Satanist and you were aware of all these alleged stories of glass falling all over the world, and you're fully aware of what's coming and the reality there which you live in, I'm going to say you're celebrating victory. You've overcome the enemy and have complete victory. At least that's what they think. But hey, as per usual, you're all entitled to your own opinion. But I've even heard the term glass ceilings used on the BBC by sports presenters, news presenters. This isn't just a coincidence, they're mocking you. And as I've stated previously, I noticed all this. Originally, I noticed it at the Brussels hoax, with the glass ceiling falling. It's Fly for Free, a loyalty program. Or if you choose to scoff and mock at this, you're going down long term. It's entirely up to you. Thanks for listening. I'll see you soon.